Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Forensic Scientist. And tonight, we got a special guest. Mr. Best is in the house tonight, folks. Truly blessed to have him pull up. Mr. Best, hip-hop mixed with comedy. What a good combination, huh? Everybody needs to laugh, and everybody loves hip-hop. This guy's a smart young cat. Mr. Best in the house. ALLOVEBRANCH Podcast. It's an honor to have him. We saw him perform at that spring thing with Brisa Del Mar. And this cat, he came through and he rocked the show, man. He had everyone amazed. How is this little we get? Yeah, he don't even look like a rapper. He looks like a normal young cat. And he comes spitting these flows, and he's bringing punchline, and he's bringing comedy, and he's putting it all in one. Yeah, so let's hear it. Let's hear a sneak peek. Before we get him on the show, let's go ahead and get a sneak peek right now. Mr. Best. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Mr. Best, y'all.
Yo, yo.
Let's hear him before we get him on the station.
Motherfucking Texas, y'all. Giddy up,
It's hot as fucking balls, man. I mean, for real. I can't go outside at all, man. It really feels like I'm coming with an oven while the candles erupting. It's like 100 and something, but the humidity's up, and I try jumping in some puddles, but the sun is still bumping. It's only 7 in the morning, but I'm already down for the
Let's go.
You can't be beat, can't compete, completely beat, admit defeat, need to take a seat. Beats is what beneath my teeth.
Let's go.
You're used to bleeding and I haven't even reached
Mr. Best.
Yeah, now I gotta squint to see. Melanoma taking over me. Got weird aromas coming from my feet. So many degrees, it's an Asian parent's dream. Now my body is aching, pits are stanking. Need some hydration, my temperature.
Let's go, Mr. Best.
Sticky, my balls are chafing. I got so much sweat I could fill a basin, man. I wish I had shaven my face condensating. My stash is so wet that my lips have to taste it. And now my eczema's back. Skin is cracking rash. I need to scratch it. Get into the car and the heat is trapped in. Gotta turn the Honda on so the AC is blasting.
Let's go.
Seatbelt burns when I go to fasten. Fuck the shitty weather. I can only imagine what the polar bears are going through.
Mr. Best.
Like what do they do? No cap. What's happened to the ice cap?
Oh.
Perhaps the chaps are trapped doing laps around.
Mr. Best.
Now I'm getting sidetracked. The
New
fact
guest.
that matters is whether it's bull crap. Don't act like you choose this over a cold snap. I'd rather teach chatter than a case of the swamp ass.
Let's cut that right now. You just heard a sneak peek of the guest tonight. Mr. Best is in the house. You heard him at that spring thing, getting it down. We just heard a little snippet of his music. A little bit of hip-hop mixed with some comedy. What up, Crusher? What up, El Alacran? If you don't know what that means, that's Scorpion in Espanol. We got DJ Cisco. We got Coco. We got Mr. Best in the house. If you guys don't know who Mr. Best is, he's a hip-hop artist coming up in the game, and he does comedy, he does hip-hop. He puts it all together. He was performing at that spring thing, and now we got him at the ALLOVEBRANCH Podcast. It's a very, very, very honor to have Mr. Best in the house. Got him at the ALLOVEBRANCH Podcast. It's a very, very, very honor to have Mr. Best in the house. Y'all ready? Little sneak peek. Mr. Best goes like this. It goes like this.
It feels like I'm coming with an oven while the candles erupting. It's like 100 and something, but the humidity's up, and I try jumping in some puddles, but the sun is still bumping. It's only 7 in the morning, but I'm already down for this fucking heat. You can't be beat, can't compete, completely beat, admit defeat, need to take a seat. Beats is what beneath my teeth. And you're used to bleeding and I haven't even reached a fucking street yet. Now I gotta squint to see. Melanoma taking over me. Got weird aromas coming from my feet. So many degrees, it's an Asian parent's dream. Now my body is aching, pits are stanking.
Mr. Best.
My temp is raising, smelly and sticky. My balls are chafing. I got so much sweat I could fill a basin, man. I wish I had shaven my beard's condensating. My stash is so wet that my lips have to taste it. And now my eczema's
Mr. Best.
Skin is cracking rash. I need to scratch it. Get into the car and the heat is trapped in. Gotta turn the Honda on so the AC is blasting. Seatbelt burns when I go to fasten.
Oh, coming up next, our guest, Mr. Best. Let's just cut it. That's a little sneak peek of Mr. Best, man. He's pulling up. We're going to join him to the live tonight. Who we got? We got Quack. We got Cali. We got James Bond. What up, people? If you don't know, now you know. We got Mr. Best in the house. We got Heath Miller in the house. So we're going to try to invite this guy right here. Mr. Best. Let's invite him to the live. Bam. Here we go. Invitation sent to Mr. Best. Here we go, baby. Hopefully he accepts it. Ha! There he is, baby. Comedy with hip hop. Who would have thought of it? Would have thought of it? Who would have thought of it? Check, check, check. Mr. Best, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I could, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. Just trying to figure out this video thing. I feel like a boomer over here. How the hell do I get the video going on this?
So right now, you're on what they call a live stream on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Now, TikTok has certain rules, of course. We don't want to do any drinking or any type of smoking on TikTok, okay?
Sure.
We don't want to do none of that stuff that condones any type of gambling or violence. We are
Okay.
strictly here to have fun and make hip-hop music. TikTok, so don't ban the feed tonight. We got Mr. Best in the house. So, Mr. Best, we're going to play one of your songs now. I was giving them a sneak peek. But what's the name of that song?
That's called Inside.
Inside.
Yeah, it's inspired by Bo Burnham's Inside, actually.
Is that a book or a movie?
It's technically like a comedy special. He put it out on Netflix in 2021. He was supposed to perform, let's see, in 2015, Bo Burnham took like 5 years off because he just didn't feel comfortable performing on stage anymore. And then in 2020, he was like, oh, I'm ready to do it. And COVID happened, like right as he had made that decision to go back. So then he filmed an entire stand-up special, or like, you know, he's a music comedian. He filmed everything from his guest house. Like he just did it all by himself. He did all the production, the music writing, the filming, the editing, all that crap he did himself. And then he put it out on Netflix. It's genius.
Man, so inspired you to write this song.
Well, the name definitely came from it. But in general, yeah, him and Lil Dicky are definitely my biggest influences.
Sweet, sweet. Well, I'm glad I could have you. You know, we saw you at that spring thing with the Homegirl Breeze and Amar. It was a great show. Everybody had their own different styles. And you came with a little bit of comedy with some hip hop.
Right.
What would you describe your style as? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we're talking my influences, it's as if Bo Burnham decided to go the hip hop route instead of the stand up route. I like talking about mundane things, or about things that piss everybody off. You know, like a lot of rappers talk about hood stuff, and that's just not I don't have that background. So instead, I'd like to talk about just day-to-day things that piss everybody off.
I love that. I love that you're willing to think outside the box and be yourself, and who cares what anyone thinks, man. I appreciate that. We're going to play the song right now. Yes, Mr. Best. This one is called Inside. So everyone get out of your mind, get inside, and just don't even report us. Don't report us. We're having fun. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Best, we'll come right back to you. I'm going to play the track. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Best, ALLOVEBRANCH Podcast. Here it is.
From motherfucking Texas, y'all.
Let's go.
Giddy up,
It's
giddy
hot
up.
as fucking balls, man. I mean, for real. I can't go outside at all, man.
Nope.
It really feels like I'm cuddling with another volcanoes erupting. It's like 100 and something, but the humidity's upping it. I try jumping at some puddles, but the sun's still bumping. It's only 7 in the morning, but I'm already down for this fucking heat. You can't be beat,
What?
can't beat, completely beat. Bit defeat, need to take a seat. Beats swept beneath my teeth. Energy's depleted and I haven't even reached a fucking street yet. Now I gotta squint to see. Melanoma it taking over me. Got weird aromas coming from my feet, so many degrees.
Yeah.
The street, now my body is aching. Pits are stanking. Need some hydration, my temp is raising. Smelly and sticky, and my balls are chafing. I got so much sweat I could fill a basin, man. I wish I had shaven. My beard's condensating. My stash is so wet that my lips have to taste it. And now my eczema's back. Skin is cracking, rash. I need to scratch it. Get into the car and the heat's trapped in. Gotta turn the Honda on so the AC is blasting. Seatbelt burns when I go to fasten. Fuck the shitty weather. I can only imagine what the polar bears are going through. Like, what do they do? No cap. What's happened to the ice caps? Perhaps the chaps are trapped doing laps around some ice scraps for a last. Now I'm getting sidetracked. The fact of the matter is this weather is bullcrap. Don't act like you choose this over a cold snap. I'd rather teach out in the case of the swamp. I don't care whether it's climate change or need a diet change. This Texas heat's gonna make me faint. You're insane if you're a fan of this guy, sure ain't. Inside, I'm gonna be inside.
What?
Feel like I'm gonna ignite. So let me be inside.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm scared of fucking bees, man. I mean, for real, I'll just drop my shit and leave, man. I cannot deal
Mr.
with
Best.
funny who are douches who are nothing but a nuisance to all the fucking tulips who are nectar and your coochies singing venom. My patricious who are my neighbor, all of my buttons getting pushed up.
God bless
Fucking swishes you. And before you ask it, I know not all bees wear yellow jackets, but they all the same. If they actually like me, they find me attractive. Am I up in sap or something? They're smelling to Satan, coordinating where they pollinating, blatantly waiting to invade the space and start chasing me away. It's frustrating, but there's no escaping it. Going to the park where there's a drive-in, patrol by the pool, so I have to dive in. Taking out the trash, see a dumpster dive in. Forget climbing trees is where the hide hides it. The vacation, I'm never at ease. Come springtime, the season is teasing me. Feel my heart rate increasing its beat and speed. All I'm asking is please just leave me be. Oh, you woke up upset unless you're a threat. How stupid could you get? How would they know that I'm not a threat? I bet you haven't met a fucking bee yet. But I've always won, cause I've never been stung. Say it again, I've never been stung. Not once, cause I'll run until they're done being done cuss. And I know I'm being crass, but they're pains in the ass. Straight black and yellow trash, getting past through the grass without getting harassed. There's enough nasty bugs, can't you please relax? Inside, I wanna be inside. Wasn't hard for me to decide. I need to be inside, yeah. Yeah, fuck this shit, man. I'm out. Or well, I'm in. You get it. How the fuck do you like a bee? I mean, it's like I go outside and they're just right in my fucking face every fucking time. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, we got Mr. Best in the house. Woo! Man, how did you do that, bro? Man, oh man, that's crazy. Man, Mr. Best. Let's give him a round of applause. We got Mr. Best in the house. Yeah, Mr. Best. So, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself? How did you start rapping or writing all this poetry stuff? How old are you and stuff like that?
Well, in terms of just starting music, I've been a saxophone player my whole life. I went to school at Berklee College of Music in Boston for sax.
Awesome. No way. The saxophone?
Yeah, that's right. Alto sax.
Alto? That's so cool. My business partner from Life Experience Trilogy plays the saxophone. I would love it for you to meet him one day. So, what else did you do over there?
Wait, do you know which one you played?
Alto, not the baritone. The baritone is the one that's deeper, huh?
Yeah, there's the highest is soprano, then alto, tenor, baritone, and then contrabass.
That's so dope. I'm gonna ask him right now, but I'm pretty sure it's the alto sax. He actually played the saxophone on one of our songs,
Cool.
on the Life Experience album.
Nice.
Give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna put this pause on the live. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Check this out. I want you to hear my boy play the sax. You ready?
Mhm.
You gotta hear him. And not only did he play the sax, but he put it to a hip hop beat. And man, I think you're gonna like it. You gotta meet my boy Trilogy, man. He's a smart artist, and this whole saxophone thing, man. I think you guys, when you hear it, you could tell me what kind of saxophone, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna play this track, and you tell me if it's an alto, baritone. You said there's a couple more.
Yeah, there's tenor.
Tenor.
Alto and tenor are the most common.
Oh heck yeah, that's so cool, man. All right, let's check this out. All right, so you can tell me which one is this, the alto, the tenor, ladies and gentlemen. Life experience, unreleased music. This is called Social Experiment, featuring Trilogy, Chozan, Palipal, Life Experience, and Trilogy on the sax. So let's see if you can tell me what type of sax that is.
The algorithm for the vision more than brilliant. Way before the social prison, way on it was building. I was happening cycles on location with the filter. I just happen to like it. With my heart all up in it, commenting on realities of living. Kept my face in the book because knowledge was a bit of risk. Watch TikTok upgraded to a digital, became more lyrical. Saturday morning cartoons hit different with some cereal. Original YouTube. Was you in the mirror, more views in yourself when you practice your appearance, manifest that holographic images with every sentence. Let's say, for instance, we only make decisions off the stacks that we living in, not the post that we digging or picking posts. The only live feed the MC need is a microphone, so I can spit with goals.
Like alto.
Baritone, you think? Wow, there's a part in the song, there's like a solo. Let me play the solo.
Everything can be defined by simple frequency. Seems to me the people that
Right here, tell me what this is. You hear that? Yeah, that's him playing the sax right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Little freestyling or whatever, and because we're in the studio, man, and we're like, you play the sax for so many years. I used to go and in band, I used to play the flute for many years. Then I played the accordion and then the piano before I started rapping, you know. So how old were you when you started playing instruments?
So the first instrument I learned was the harmonica. I must have been like 5. And
That's cool.
I picked up alto sax when I was 10. And then my junior year of high school, my mom thought it'd be a good idea to get me into Berkeley with the oboe. So I started learning oboe. And I did get accepted into Berkeley on oboe. I just couldn't afford to go to Berkeley with that.
Well, you got accepted, but this full scholarship's the harder part, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. And I even got I got a $16,000 a year scholarship on oboe. And I still couldn't afford it. I still couldn't.
That's just a fraction of what you need.
Yeah, like including room and board, it would have been like $65,000. So that only covered a fourth of my shit.
Yeah, that's crazy insane. Well, now we can hear your music. You can bless us. Now, have you ever thought about playing music to beats, or what do you do?
Well, after I graduated, you know, I'll be honest. I mean, I kind of stopped playing sax. Really, like, I guess maybe it just like going to Berkeley like took a lot out of me with that. And I don't know. I reached a point where if I was gonna like truly even remotely get better at all, I would have had to start practicing like 8 hours a day every single day. And I'm not gonna lie, I just didn't have that hustle in me for the sax. It kind of just fell out. So when I moved to Texas in 2021, I wanted to pursue stand-up there because I know Joe Rogan was starting his club there, and like the stand-up scene was get really big. But I work night shifts. I had to when I started Texas, and now it's kind of I'm a night shift guy now. So I was like, well, I can't do stand-up. I can't do live performances really. So I just started writing comedy music because to me it was like that's the way I can combine both of my passions because I love comedy and I went to school for music, so I wanted to do something with music, so that's kind of how that happened.
Now, a lot of us, we love hip hop, and you know, obviously it's very difficult to get paid as a musician, but what do you do in real life? What helps you pay the bills?
I work in the hospitality industry. I've been doing that for 4 years now. I work at a hotel.
Okay, let's go. You see? So everybody has to understand, to feed the dream, you got to get an actual job. You know, you're not going to just walk down the street like back in the days and you're a star. Let's take you into the studio and you're going to get a recording deal. No.
Yeah.
Like, you got to know the struggle.
Not how that works at all. Like you have to you either have to be extremely attractive, or you have to be absolutely undeniably talented. And even then, some of the most talented people, they just don't get picked up, and you just see them in bars playing their music their whole lives. Which is, I mean, if they are having fun, then that's great. But
right. Hey, I'll play for some beers every Thursday night at Joe's Pub.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For real, man. But I love comedy. Like, I grew up probably with my friends. That's all we did was just make fun of each other for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But what type of environment did you grow up in? What cities and what were you into as a kid?
So I mainly grew up in Western Massachusetts. I had one older brother. He's like 4.5 years older than me. And our last name is Best. So I grew up in a pretty competitive household. Like, we always played a bunch of board games, and my brother and I played a shit ton of video games. And, we were always trying to one up each other. And it was an extra like middle finger to him if I beat him, because he's supposed to beat me. He's my older brother. So when I got old enough where he started realizing, oh shit, like he's also like he's pretty good at games. And now like I can like he's my biggest enemy whenever I have to sit down at like a chessboard or or like a Mario Kart sesh. Like he's the one to worry about the most.
You need that competition in your life, though, man.
100%.
We're gonna let the audience hear the song again, and then we'll let you do some stuff. But they got to know exactly what we're talking about. We're gonna go back to the song because it's a dope song. You can't capture all the punchlines at one play, because you got a lot of clever punchlines. So we gotta go right now, guys, into the song again, Mr. Best, and this one is called Inside. That's right. That's right.
Yo, wrote this next one about motherfucking Texas, y'all. Giddy up,
It's
giddy
hot
up,
as
giddy up.
fucking balls. I mean, for
Giddy up.
real, I can't go outside at all, man. It really feels like I'm covered with an oven while like candles erupting. It's like 100 and something, but the humidity's upping it. I try jumping in some puddles, but the sun is still bumping. It's only 7 in the morning, but I'm already down with this fucking heat. Can't compete, completely beat, admit defeat.
Let's go.
Feet sweat beneath my teats. Energy's depleted and I haven't even reached a fucking street yet. Now I gotta squint to see melanoma taking over me. Got weird aromas coming from my feet. So many degrees, it's an Asian period street. Now my body is aching, pits are stanking. Need some hydration, my temp is raising. Smelly and sticky, my balls are chafing. I got so much sweat I could fill a basin. Man, I wish I had shaven. My grip's condensating. My stash is so wet that my lips have to taste it. And now my eczema's back. Skin is cracked and crashed. I need to scratch it. Get into the car and the heat is trapped in. Gotta turn the Honda on so the AC is blasting. Seatbelt burns when I go to fasten. Fuck the shitty weather. I can only imagine what the polar bears are going through.
Yup.
Like, what do they do? No cap. What's happened to the ice caps? Perhaps the chaps are trapped doing laps around some ice scraps. But alas, now I'm getting sidetracked. The fact of the matter is this weather is bullcrap. Don't act like you choose this over a cold snap. I'd rather eat cheddar than a case of the swamp ass. I don't care with this climate change. I need a diet change. This Texas heat's gonna make me faint. You're insane if you're a fan of this, cause I sure ain't. Inside, I wanna be inside. Like I'm gonna ignite.
Let's go, Mr. Best.
Inside, yeah, I'm scared of fucking bees, man. I mean, for real, I'll just drop my shit and leave, man. I cannot deal with these honey hoarding douches who are nothing but a nuisance, touring all the fucking tulips, storing nectar in your coochie, singing venom, my patricious who are neighbor, but bushes all of my buttons getting pushed. I hope an apple fucking swishes you. And before you ask it, I know not all bees wear yellow jackets, but they all the same. If they actually attacking, do they find me attractive? Am I covered in sap or something? This fall into Satan, coordinating where they pollinating, blatantly waiting to invade my space and start chasing me away. It's frustrating, but there's no escaping it. Going to the park where there's a drive-in, patrol by the pool, so I have to dive in. Taking out the trash, see a dumpster dive in. Forget climbing trees, that's where they're hiding hives in. Well, the reason I'm never at ease, come springtime, the season is teasing me. Feel my heart rate increasing, its beating speed. All I'm asking is please just leave me be. Oh, they won't get upset unless you're a threat. How stupid could you get? How would they know that I'm not a threat? I bet you haven't met a fucking bee yet. But I've always won, cause I've never been stung. Say it again, I've never been stung. Not once, cause I'll run until they
Tap it up, light them up.
And I know I'm being cracked, but they're pains in the ass. Straight black and yellow trash, getting passed through the grass without getting harassed. There's enough nasty bugs, get you bees, relax. Inside, I wanna be inside. Wasn't hard for me to decide. I need to be inside. to you like a bee. I mean, it's like I go outside and they're just right in my fucking face every fucking time. Like, fuck off.
Oh man. Oh man, that's so funny. So funny. Make sure you guys go follow Mr. Best on TikTok so we can get to 1,000 and go live like me so we can see his face. All we can see right now is his profile. Hi, profile.
Hello.
How you doing there? I could just see you don't move or what? You just stay like that all this time?
Yeah, I know. It's quite the skill I've managed to work on. Yeah, it's not good for live performances, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Good
I
for
guess
stuff
I'll
like
try to strike the same kind of pose like you so you won't feel bad, bro.
yeah. You got to use the other hand. Like you got to switch. There it is. Yeah, that's it. Right.
So how you been?
How have I been?
Since I seen you at the springtime show, how long ago was that?
That was like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah. I've been all right. I'm working on a new song actually.
Beautiful.
It's not ready, but I'm working on
Is there
something.
anything that you can give us a little snippet of, even if you have to just read the verse to us? Is there anything you want to share with us?
Well, if you remember, I did play one song on the ukulele. Yeah. Which is obviously sexier than the guitar, as everybody knows. So,
Damn. Oh, damn. Okay. So we need to see this live. Maybe we have to go on Instagram live for you to play the ukulele because I don't think we could see you right now. Let me see.
well, can you hear it?
I can hear it. Can you guys hear it in the chat room? Let's go, baby. Can we get a Mr. Best? I'm gonna mute myself so that you can be sounded better. I'm gonna mute myself, and then let's see. Here we go. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have Mr. Best on the ukulele. Let's see.
All right. Let me.
Put your volume all the way up. Make sure your volume's all the way up, and you're good to go.
All right. Just how is let's see. That's a good example. It's a test thing. So let's start with a Beatles song, just so you can make sure you hear me all right. So it's like I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. How's that? Is that?
We can hear it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right.
Mr. Beast, Mr. Best in the house, Mr. Best.
That's right. Not Mr. Beast. I'm not that rich.
Ha! One day.
What do I do? My mom is racist. It's true. I know she's older, but I told her you cannot say this. And if you say you're gay, she'll spend a Sunday praying it away. What the hell do I do? My mom is racist. What can I say? She's a racist piece of boomer, getting all her information from memes on her computer. Wish it was a rumor, or that I saw it sooner. But she thought we were the same, cause I got a sense of humor. Yeah, I like black jokes, but I love black folks, and I won't be coaxed into thinking less of these blokes. You can't just separate the whites, they're not egg yolks. But when we last spoke, there wasn't any sign of hope. So even though I got mad loans, she could help me pay those. I'd rather go flat broke than ever go back home trying to get well known. Famous, yeah, I'm Zach Stone, done holding back. Now I'm holding on my backbone, so I'ma tell the world that you hate the people listening. Stereotypes are the way that they be living, thinking every black kitchen filled with stolen fried chicken. They be doing nothing, yet you calling cops snitching. Every Asian you see immediately is Chinese. Any Mexican you meet is cooking rice and fried beans. I don't think you'd even buy it that a Brit has nice teeth. If you're Somalian, forget it, they're all pirates on the high seas. Let's say those guys were gay, you would hate him even more and want to send him all away like in a game of croquet, but it'll never be okay, so I'm tunneled and my tongue is up today. What do I do? My mom is racist. Racist. It's not isolated, she be hating on a regular basis. Racist. And if you're in the man, you never get in the heaven low. What the hell do I do? My mom is racist. Yeah, there we go.
There we go, baby. Mr. Best with my what's the name of that song?
My mom is racist.
My mom is racist. Well, we all have a little bit of racist in us in a good way. I hope we could all poke fun of each other and not take it so serious. It's 2025, man. Being different nationalities is what makes us fun. You know what I'm saying? Where's your mom from and where your dad from? I'm half Mexican, half Dominican, so I have like a different type of blend. Where's your family from, brother?
We're from Whiteland and Whiteville. Yeah. That's his. Look. I have no idea. I haven't done that ancestry.com type shit. My parents both grew up in Massachusetts. I've been told I might have like 2% French in me, maybe. Maybe.
But somewhere, it could be Ireland. It could be freaking Antarctica. For we don't know till we get the research done, right?
I mean, I love the cold, as you can tell by that other song. So maybe I am from Antarctica or the North Pole. Who knows?
The first civilization ever to be born in Antarctica. Hey, why do you think Antarctica is off limits? What's going on over there?
Well,
big Diddy party or what?
Well, no, it's obviously because it's the flat Earth, and we're surrounded by Antarctica. It's not like it's just that one portion of the Earth. No, it's like it surrounds us all, and there's that giant ice wall. And if we go over it, we're screwed. They don't want us to know about that ice wall.
It's like later.
Yeah, exactly. You just fall right off. You can just walk right off. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, we were talking earlier, man, about a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today in hip hop. So we love comedy, man. Thank you for bringing hip hop and just giving a different twist to it, man. I think at the end of the day, it's nurturing. What do they say? Like laughing is just like the key to healing, So it's a lot of stuff that goes on with this laughter thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I mean, for me, it's just I'm trying not to say what everybody else is saying, and for me, no one's complaining about their bowel movements. Like no one's making a whole fucking song about how they're the toilet water is splashing back into their asshole. Someone's gotta bring light to this. So.
The simple things in life. And that's
right.
I think that's comedy. I think comedy, they can get any subject and find a twist to it and to put it down to hip hop. But you were rapping though. You got bars and you had some good delivery, and then you had the hook with some like crazy singing styles. What inspired you to do all that?
Like the hooks specifically.
Yeah. How do you? Because you could still sing a little bit. Like you got a voice. I'm not saying you're gonna be on American Idol or whatever. But you could hold a tone. You could hold a note.
Well, so I actually have something called perfect pitch. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, it's a perfect pitch.
So basically what it means is if you were to play any song or take an instrument and play any note, any chord, I could tell you exactly what you played without seeing it.
Like B sharp, A minor, whatever.
Well, B sharp technically doesn't exist. It's technically a C, but I mean, if we're getting technical here, but you could just pick a note on the piano and just hit it, or a couple notes on the piano, hit it, a whole chord, and I'll tell you, oh yeah, that was A flat major 7.
That's sick, and that's years of just playing instruments.
No, I was born with that.
Sick. So that's one of your your special superpowers.
Yeah, like I'm not much of a God kind of guy, but I do believe that if there is a God, he gave me that talent. Like, because as far as I remember, I've been able to do that. I don't remember ever developing it or anything.
Yeah, like I can tell you, because chords are naturally there. It's like saying music is what the absence of space, absence of sound. That's the music in between. So it's like if chords don't exist, it's like. Of course you do. The color blue exists. We all see the color blue, but you probably saw without telling you that's blue. Like you already knew. Oh, that's blue.
Well, and there's also some people who have something called oh shit, what's that called? There's a condition. I'm blanking on the term for it, but it's like when people, it's like perfect pitch, but people they'll see colors associated with different chords that help them identify what it is. So it's like they might not necessarily be able to immediately hear a chord and be like, oh, that's an F major, but they might see like the color green with it, or like like a light green. They'll be like, oh, okay, that's what I see whenever I hear an F.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that I don't understand. That's that's crazy. I'm just lucky, and I've just been able to do that. I don't know. I didn't do anything to earn it.
That's because that's how the earth is. You know, there's certain colors, there's certain vibrations that are there that we can't see with our normal eyes, but some people have the gift, they have the powers to see beyond. And I really feel like psychedelics gives you that energy. Have you ever tried microdosing or anything like that?
I've done shrooms one time. And I mean, it was a very lovely experience. I didn't even have trouble with the come up. Knocked my ass off, beat my friend in chess still somehow. Yeah, good time. I plan on doing more whenever I get the chance.
Yeah. A lot of people they do microdose. I've tried it a couple times to help center with my universe and my gravity, and I can say it helped me in certain ways, but I felt like I could still get that same type of euphoria just connecting with nature on its own. You know, like a good hike or a good walk or do some grounding. Do you feel like you yourself are connected with nature? Do you feel like you are, or do you feel like you're here? Because there's a lot of people that are high vibrational, low vibrational. How would you describe your vibrations on Earth?
Well, if you're saying, if you're asking, am I connected to nature? I mean, did you listen to that song? No, fuck no. I hate nature. Nature is, I want to be inside as much as possible. I would be happy if I never stepped foot outside again, frankly. But, you know, life makes it so you have to. But I mean, I don't know. I don't feel
what makes you happy? Like what brings you joy? What's that feeling like that brings that euphoria out of you without doing drugs and stuff like that?
Honestly, man, I mean, obviously, like, well, you said we can't really talk about it, but like, you know, the devil's lettuce, that obviously does help. But honestly, man, just playing games with my bros and like laughing our asses off and saying like off-kiltered shit and you know, stuff like that whole classic, like, oh man, these guys is you know, Xbox game chat got released, like that kind of stuff, like laughter. Honestly, just having a good time.
Bros, having fun, playing video games. That's similar to how I grew up as well. You know, hanging out. But you know, I'm probably about a couple generations older than you. My stuff was Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter tournaments. That's how we got down. You know what I'm saying?
I played,
what kind of games do you guys play now?
Well, now it's different. When I mean, I grew up playing like PS2, so I had like Mortal Kombat, like Deception and Armageddon. But now, I mean, I'm mainly a survival game kind of guy. So fighting games or shooting games or racing games, they're all kind of repetitive and similar to me. I like stuff like well, Minecraft is a classic. I like anything where like you're thrown into a dangerous world with nothing, and then you have to like collect resources, kill shit, build a base, and then just explore. I love that kind of stuff.
Survive and conquer.
Yes, that's right. Get some guys, you know, you go gather wood, I'll fucking go hunt. Like, you know, love that stuff.
Yeah. My kids are like so talented and super smart when it comes to technology with Fortnite and Minecraft and all the games that they're playing.
Bro, I think you have kids. I think they would find my Minecraft world absolutely like stupid. They'd be like, what the hell was this guy doing? Like, he's clearly not doing anything besides Minecraft. So
18 hours a day, 3 hours of sleep, barely eat, and then Minecraft.
Sometimes when I had a day off and I could just fucking veg out. Oh yeah. I built a casino in my Minecraft world. I can actually play poker.
Oh, I love casinos. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. So Texas Hold'em is one of my favorite games. I'm trying to get like a group of guys to get like that classic dad poker night going. I really want that.
Texas Hold'em. We play with my poker buddies every single week. We play online.
Please let me get in on that.
Bro, if you look at my TikToks, I go live from the poker games.
Hell yeah.
Live. I go to the casinos, I go to Commerce. I'm going to be at the Hollywood Park Casino next week playing poker, and then I'm going to be watching the Exhibit album release party next week too.
Oh, cool. Okay. Hell yeah.
I love Texas Hold'em. Now, have you played PLO before?
Yeah. I like Texas Hold'em more, but I mean, PLO is still great compared to 5-card draw. I think that's like a waste of a game because that to me,
5-card draw. They don't even have that at the casinos.
I know but like some people like will like at home games, people
I
will.
love five. Hey, if you're at a home game and we're gonna play 5 card draw, let's do it. And then you get one ante, and then you get one bet at the end. Hey, I'm gonna take grandma's money, Thea's money, however we could do it. I'll run them in 5 card draw. But yeah, definitely Texas Hold'em's been fun, man. Playing with the family. So
Yeah.
you said you have some buddies that you be playing with too, or what?
Yes, well, so I have a couple friends here that I'll play with in person.
Yeah.
I have a couple friends that live in Canada and a couple friends that live in Massachusetts that I specifically built a poker machine in Minecraft so I could play with them virtually. And it works extremely efficiently. It shuffles the cards extremely well.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Can you play for live money or no?
that's illegal.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say is it's illegal to do that, and I will definitely
But if you were
never
to play for,
condone
let's
it.
say, lunch or something, would that be, hey, whoever loses is buying lunch?
What I will say is whoever loses owes me $10 in diamonds in Minecraft. Wink, wink.
Oh, diamonds! I love it. Hey, when you go to the casino, yeah, you don't play for money. You're playing for chips.
Right. That's right.
I love it. I love it. So we have a site too. It's called Poker R2,
Okay.
and we play for chips as well. And
Right.
it's really
Right.
fun. We have about like $20 tournaments, and then we have like small games like 1-2 blinds, and then we'll have big games.
I'd love to get in on that shit, man. I've been dying since I moved here. I've been dying to play poker with some guys. I got a poker
Yeah,
table here at my house, and I have no one to play it with.
Oh man, you're missing out, bro. Look, you're gonna come kick it with us one day. You're gonna come to LA and play with us live, and then also you can play with us online, bro. It's so much fun. I used to start off like $20-$40. Try to build it up, and if I lose, oh wow, cool. I'm not gonna get all mad. That's the thing about poker is a lot of people they get mad when they lose, man, and you know what I'm saying, it's gambling. You're not guaranteed to win. So how do you give someone advice if they want to play poker, man? What are they gonna do with that?
If this is your way of trying to gauge what kind of player I am, that ain't happening. You're gonna figure that out on the table. I ain't giving you shit.
That's good. No towel. See, hey, look, it looks like you just took a bet right now.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm just looking at you like, how are you gonna interpret that?
Yeah. I got no read. I'm looking at my card like, you sure you want me to call? You want me to call? He's like,
I don't know, man. There's 4 hearts on the board. 4 hearts. On the board.
You want me to call? You bluffing me, but I'm a fold. Yeah, man. We love playing poker, but besides poker, besides hip hop, what else is going on in your brain? Because we got a couple of minutes left in the show, so let's pick your brain, man. You're in the realm of the olive branch. What else do you love to do, man? What makes the world go round in the mind of Mr. Best?
Fuck. Well, I mean, like I said, comedy, yeah, is a big thing for me. I love watching comedians, and I don't know, yeah, just making people laugh. I'm definitely the type of person to say what's on my
stand up.
I have a little bit. I didn't really pursue it too much because I didn't really have too much of an opportunity.
Okay.
But I have done some stand-up sets. They weren't the best. I've written. There was one thing in Austin it was like a one-liner competition where you had to like write a bunch of one-liners, go up, say your one-liner, and if it got enough laughs, you got put in the next round, and it just kept going until you didn't get any more laughs.
Okay.
Would you like to hear some of my one-liners?
Come on, man. Let's hear some one-liners. Let's go, Mr. Best.
Did you know pedophiles are actually the safest drivers in the whole world? Because they always keep their hands on 10 and 2.
I get it. See, those are good one-liners, man. And then it's like when I was growing up, we had something called Yo Mama jokes.
Oh, bro, come on, man. Everyone who was a teenage boy or knew Yo Mama jokes. What's your best Yo Mama joke right now? Let's hear it.
Yo Mama's so fat, she uses the 605 freeway as a slip and slide.
Okay. Shit.
I probably have a million of them. I don't know. What was yours?
I mean, it's a simple one, but Yo Mama's so stupid she bought a tape on how to build a VCR. Yeah.
Your mom was so stupid, she tripped over a cordless phone.
That's a good one. Yeah. Well, now I'm thinking of. I watched the show Yo Mama that was hosted by Chris, right?
Right. That was
And
funny.
there was one guy who I remember watching. He couldn't think of anything. He was like, "Your mama's so fat. She just fat, man."
It
he
probably
just
got a laugh.
like
She really fat though.
she's really fat. Yeah. Your mama's so fat. She's on 2 diets because the first one isn't feeding her enough.
Woo.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Mm.
Yeah, those are the fun days, man. Bagging on the mama jokes, and yeah, comedy's cool, man. Like I really feel like keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep grinding. Try to come up with some comedy material, even if you had a couple of jokes and then you ended it with the flow. I think you would kill the game, man.
I think so too, man. I definitely think there's a market because the only person who's really doing shit like this was Lil Dicky, and
Yeah.
Lil Dicky is still not approaching it like I am. He approached it like he's still a badass like guy.
Yeah, he was on the Wake Up Show recently, and I heard his new verse that he spit.
And he's brilliant. I think he was valedictorian of his college, and his bars, man. Like I feel like there was a video going around where like a couple of other guys who rapped like shittily with him, and then like the video was terrible, and then he went at the end and fucking just obliterated everybody. And I feel like to the point it was supposed to be like a collab, but he just shut them down so hard. You could tell honestly that they were kind of not about him because he was so much levels above them. So like Lil Dicky's great, but to me he's still not writing about fucking bees, dude. Like he's not writing about road rage, if you remember that song. Like he's not writing about he's just writing about
that was a good one.
He writes about he's got that song White Dude, which is really funny. A lot of his stuff is still very it's very much into the hip hop vibe. And he wears like he tries to look cool with a sweatshirt and fucking chain or whatever. Like he tries to still. I'm trying to approach it from a more like I look corny and my topics might be corny, but when you actually fucking listen to me, I have something to say.
There you go. And I think the TikTok world needs to hear him. Everybody, you better follow Mr. Best. Let's get him to 1,000 followers so he can go live with us and we could hear him. And we could see him perform because right now he could only strike a pose, but he is new to TikTok. Now, remember, comedy is blowing up on TikTok as well. So I think you need to use this next step in your career to really go after TikTok and build a following, man. Build your audience.
I know you're not the first person to tell me that. And I definitely want to get over 1,000 followers because you have no idea how hard it is to. It's like I'm like a really good ventriloquist holding this pose. And not,
bro, your arms must be hurting right now, bro. You need some Ben Gay for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So who we got? Gina, Caesar, I Am Hers, Marcos. Make sure you follow this guy, Mr. Best, man. Thank you so much. How can everyone get a hold of you? Do your shout out.
It's Mr. Best, ITS, Mr. spelled out Best, no fucking underscores or any of that shit. And it's the same on Instagram and TikTok. I'm really bad at social media, but I'm working on it. I just bought all the parts to build myself a computer, and once I get that computer built, I'm gonna actually start doing everything myself instead of paying other motherfuckers to do it.
There you go.
I'm gonna learn all these things myself. I'm gonna be more on top of it with my social media, and you're gonna see more of me, hopefully.
That's right, Mr. Best in the house. Thank you for joining the live, guys. ALLOVEBRANCH PODCAST. We'll go ahead and clip this and we'll put it on the YouTube for y'all to hear, and we'll get some snippets during the week. But Mr. Best, man, thank y'all for tapping in, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Most definitely. And when you finish your new song, can you come back to the podcast?
100%.
Let's go, guys. Mr. Best. Make sure y'all have a blessed night. Your boy Forensic Scientist, fastest Latin to rap, and I'm out. Peace.
Adios.